You made the time to panic is now, I can tell you. I'll tell Stella that. It's time to panic, Stella, mate. She's got no toilet paper. I can tell you. Chinese control her toilet paper. She got none. I can tell you we're going to have to eat the world off. We're going to have to get a taste for that, Stella. I'll tell her. I'll tell her that. But we got a video from this comment. He's out there. Yes, looking, searching, protecting. I can tell you, little babysitters. But I can tell you, everything's going to be on the menu now, mate. There's no toilet paper. It's end of the world, mate. You got to get a taste for like a kidneys. I can tell you. You got to maybe roll them in mud or something. I don't know. And then eat them. I can tell you, it's going to be hard there, mate. It's going to be hard. And you got no toilet paper, Stella. I can tell you. It's a panic station, mate. A panic station at 12. 12, Stella. I can tell you. You got to get there, mate. You got to get there and panic. I can tell you. I'm panicking now. I'm panicking. I never can see toilet paper again, Stella. Tell her. She went to see that Eva. She went to see that. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I got a ration of toilet paper, but she got none to ration. I can tell you she be eating roast the dog. Roast the dog next. I can tell you. And lizards too. She probably have to eat the lizards. It was always going to happen. I can tell you. I can tell you about that. It was meant to happen. And this guy's out there looking, searching, maybe finding, I'm not sure. Beautiful cities. But there's a toilet paper shortage, mate, and he's involved in this, I can tell you. I'm not sure if he's got any. I'm not sure of that. But the Stella's got none, I can tell you. And I'm not sure if she ever gonna get them. I don't know. I don't know, Stella, the Chinese got them all, I tell you that. Oh, look at that. That's beauty. I can tell that's beauty. Maybe babysitter. I'm not sure, not a main biologist. But it's end of the world now, mate. I can tell you. They're going to serve a dog. We're going to eat the dog. They got like the tail. You can buy the tail like a wrestler, mate. I can tell you. It's got the tail still on, mate. You know it's a dog. I can tell you. I'll tell Stella about that. She knows. Buffalo Barry filled me in, mate. Then the pub, he told me everything. He told me everything I need to know, mate. Look at them, they're babysitter legs. I can tell you. Yes. A bit of a sitters have hatched around here, I can tell you. But we might have to eat them, I'm not sure about that. But the things are getting tough, mate. There's no toilet paper. Stella is not happy. I can tell you that. Mate, in China you can eat bear paws, mate. I can tell you. You just eat them. But I tell Stella that's what we're going to have to do, Stella. But we have not got bears. I can tell you. We only got koala bears, Stella, and there's not enough meat on them. I can tell you. My father, he told me that. Bushmeat bait. Not my biological father. But he prefers to eat a peacock. I can tell you. But there's no peacock. There's no peacock or toilet paper for Stella. I tell her that. It's the end of the world, Stella. I tell her the time to panic is now. She knows about that. She knows it's important to panic in times like this, mate. I know about that too. I can tell you. But I'd like to talk to Stella about cooking camel. I can tell you that in the end of days, I like to express myself that way to her. But we got in a camel. I tell you, it's only a fantasy. It's only a fantasy for us, Stella. But you can have some of my baked beans, mate. That was originally made from bear fat and maple syrup. I can tell you. But I'm not educated, Stella. I'm not an educated man. I know, but you've got no toilet paper. The car can see that about you. That's what I said to her. And then I tell her about cooking camel feet. I can tell you got to like soak them, mate, and milk if you want to. I don't know, but the young ones, mate, maybe they're like a tastiest. I can tell you. I'm not sure. I never eaten camel, except with my father. He forced fed me that as a young man. But I did not get to be able to taste it. Not sure. I was force-fed like a bird, I can tell you. But my Reggie's very upset. Look at that babysitter tracks down there, maybe, I'm not sure. I was looking and thinking to myself, there could be little babysitters. That could be little babysitter activity, but I'm not sure. Because I haven't used toilet paper for days. The Chinese said, take that from me. I can't tell you. Oh, look at that. Yes, that is turtle egg, but I've got the bigger balance than turtle eggs, I can tell you. I'll be eating turtle eggs soon, it's important for me. But not at the moment. At the moment, I'm still saving up for camel, I can tell you. But also to saving for toilet paper. I can't afford that. I tell Stella that. It is so much more expensive now, Stella. Nobody's got any. Can't afford that. I can't afford that, Stella. You're going to have to use your hand. I can't tell you. I can't tell you that's unhygienic, Stella. But you're going to have to do that. Okay, I can tell you. We need to get their hands on some camel feet. This is what the future holds for us, Stella. I tell her. Stella knows we're going to have to eat the wild pigs, mate. I can tell you. With my father, he liked to do that. He liked to like roast them and then like crack open the pig skull and share that with his neighbors, mate. A spoonful. I can tell you, a spoonful of brains. But I don't like to do that. I tell Stella, I don't like to do that, but we're going to have to. We're going to have to eat the cockroaches too, Stella. I can tell you. It's important. Important protein for you, Stella. But the Stella doesn't listen sometimes to me. I can tell you. At the end of the world, Stella. You're not listening. You're not listening to me, Stella. That's not toilet paper. I can tell you. I can tell you that, Stella. She not listen. She not listen to me. I can tell you. She want to eat the brains. She want to eat the pig brains with my father. I can tell you. But it's not my biological father. But it's still not okay. I can tell her that. Also tell Stella she's going to have to eat tiny red songbirds, man. I can tell you. We're going to have to fatten them like my father. He fattened them in a dark box, mate. Until they're like 3 times the normal size, mate. And then he drowns them. He drowns them in whiskey, mate. I can tell you. And then you got to spit roast them, mate. I can tell you that. But you got to like eat them under like a napkin under your face, mate. To hide the shame. Because they're beautiful birds, mate. Many of them go extinct from this. I can tell you. But also to not only to like hide the shame of people seeing you, mate, because you leave the beak on. You eat the head and the beak, mate. It's quite a sight, and you don't want people to see how evil you are. I can tell you. But also you don't want the beautiful smell to escape. I can tell you that. It is important. Important to smell such beauty as a dog. Beautiful songbird get eaten. I can tell you the crunching, mate. It's quite unpleasant if you think about it. My father not eat with the napkin over him, so I see that. I see the hideous sight of that. He got in the teeth and act like a dog. He gone mad from bushmeat, I can tell you. He been eating that too much. I tell Stella, mate, you can't do that. But we're going to have to now. We're going to have to, I can tell you. Got to take the Chinese as example, mate. They got the toilet paper. Who got the toilet paper, Stella? Not you. I can tell you. We got none. We got none, mate. But Stella not listen. She not listen. She thinks she better than me. I think she using toilet paper. I'm not sure where she getting it from.